fast. They're all in line. Honor Grades acting up just a bit. And they're on. Best Pal away quickly on the outside, Olympio. Then comes Hansel between horses. Corporate Report on the inside. Now passing the stands for the first time. Olympio on the outside to the front. Corporate Report battles back early. Hansel between them in third. Main Minister is fourth. Then what you think on the outside fifth? Best Pal back into sixth position, and then it's two back. And on the inside, the Kentucky Derby winner, Strike the Gold on the outside. That's Honor Grades. Now around the clubhouse turn. It's Corporate Report on the inside, in front by half a length. Olympio on the outside stalks the pace. Two back, Hansel right there in third. Main Minister dropping back a bit. What do you think is next? Best Pal gaining along the inside. He's sixth at this point, about 5.5 off the lead and gaining. Then it's three back to the trailers. Strike the Gold on the inside and Honor Grades on the outside. The half in 46-1. Down the backstretch, Corporate Report trying to stretch his speed the mile in 3/16. And now on the outside, Jerry Bailey pulls alongside with Hansel. And the duel on the front end past the half-mile pole has Hansel on the outside and Corporate Report along the rail. Those two match strides. Best Pal puts ahead on the outside into the third spot. Olympio at the rail back to fourth. Strike the Gold is yet to make his run. He's last as they move to the top of the stretch. And Hansel taking command by 2 lengths. Here comes Best Pal roaring up on the outside into the second spot. Corporate Report drops back third. Olympio at the rail is fourth. And down the stretch they come. Hansel in front by 3 lengths. On the outside, Best Pal. Corporate Report toward the rail. Main Minister and Olympio. And as they come to the 16th pole, all alone, it's Hansel showing the way now by 6 lengths. Corporate Report is second. Here's the finish of the Preakness. It's Hansel winning it by 5.5, followed by Corporate Report. Then
the Peter Pan on this racetrack. And now let's look at the Preakness winner, Hansel, number 5. His need for Lasix, which he cannot use today, has lengthened his odds, but if he wins it, he automatically wins the $1 million and will stand atop the 3-year-old world.
Another review acting up in the 1 hole. Scan toward the inside, takes the early lead. Corporate Report up to challenge early with Hansel between them racing in third. On the outside, Subordinated Dead is fourth. Another review quickly moving through along the inside. A long run to the first turn here at Belmont Park. And another review along the inside rail takes command by 3/4 of a length. Corporate Report is expected on the outside, contests the early issue. Then a gap of 1 3/4 lengths, and Hansel on the outside is racing third by 1/2 length. Main Minister is tucked in on the rail, racing fourth by 2.5. So then it's a gap of 2 lengths, and Scan followed on the outside by Subordinated Debt. Then the Irish horse, it's Smooth Performance. Then comes Lost Mountain, a gap of 1.5 lengths back to Green Alligator. Quintana is next, and at the back of the pack, absolutely last in the field of 11 is Strike the Gold. He's about 20 lengths off the lead, down the backstretch. Now it's Corporate Report leading it by 3/4 of a length, and Hansel on the outside second. It's a quick half mile in 46 3/5 seconds. That's 2/5 of a second slower than Secretariat's half-mile time, down the backstretch. It's Corporate Report on the inside, in front by a head. Hansel on the outside, second by 2, with Scan racing third at this point. Main Minister is fourth. The Irish horse, Smooth Performance, moving through steadily on the inside, fifth. Subordinated Debt on the outside, and then Green Alligator along the rail. Strike the Gold is now making a move from the back of the pack. As they move around the far turn, a half-mile to the finish. Hansel on the outside, taking the lead along the inside. Corporate Report. Now Scan is right there with the leaders. Those three are tightly bunched. It's 2.5 back to Main Minister racing fourth. Strike the Gold is fifth and moving on the extreme outside very boldly. Quintana is next as the Irish horse drops back a bit. As they move now to the top of the stretch, Hansel on the outside. Corporate Report along the inside. Scan is next. And as they straighten away in the stretch, here comes Strike the Gold on the extreme outside. And another review has pulled up at the top of the stretch. There's a furlong to the finish. On the inside. inside. Hansel has the lead. Strike the Gold on the outside. Coming on. Main Minister is racing third. Down the stretch and to the wire. Hansel on the inside. Strike the Gold on the outside. Hansel holds on to win it by a head with Jerry Bailey.
And here he was moving to the front, and he'll be able to withstand Strike the Gold in the closest finish in the Belmont Stakes since 1978 when a firm edged Alidar.
And here's the finish of the race that you want to see. And Al, here is $1 million picture with Hansel edging out Strike the Gold. Both of these horses, the Kentucky Derby winner and the Preakness winner, run their race in the Belmont, and it's a photo finish with Hansel getting it in the photo.
More important to do well today for Hansel, who's clinging to a slight edge in the division. He was great in the Preakness and the Belmont, and he was terrible in the Derby and the Haskell. If he's Superman today and not Clark Kent, then his best race is better than their best race.
And here is Strike the Gold, trying to become the first Kentucky Derby winner in 49 years to win the Travers. As you see, he's in different colored silks from what we've seen before, a new stable name, and a new jockey.
Last year with rhythm. They're all in line. All 3-year-old colts, all carrying 126 pounds, a mile and a quarter. Fly So Free's acting up. They're settled again. And they're up. Corporate Report gets the early lead. Hansel toward the inside is second, and Fly So Free right off the flank of Hansel. As they pass the stands for the first time, it's Corporate Report leading it by a length and a quarter. And now Hansel going to the outside is second, carrying Fly So Free 3 wide into the clubhouse turn. Tong Post saves ground in fourth. Lost Mountain is fifth, and Strike the Gold, the Kentucky Derby winner, at the back of the pack, sixth with Cordero, about 10.5 lengths off the leader. And as expected, Corporate Report has the lead by half a length. Jerry Bailey, with Hansel on the outside, stalking the leader at this point, and Fly So Free is in third position. The first quarter in a very slow 23-3. Now they straighten away for the run down the backstretch, and Corporate Report leads it by a tight length. Hansel is in the second spot by a length and a quarter, and Fly So Free is third by 8 lengths, and then back to the second flank. Tong Po, Lost Mountain, and Strike the Gold is still sixth, but now Cordero asks for a little bit of run, and Strike the Gold begins to close on the outside. He's fifth, and now he's fourth, and going up as they move down the backstretch of the half in 47-2. It is not a fast pace. Corporate Report holding on to the lead by a half length. Now Hansel, the Preakness and Belmont winner, on the outside, moves to challenge. Their heads apart on the front end. Corporate Report on the inside. Hansel on the outside. Fly So Free right there in third position. And Strike the Gold within striking distance is now fourth. He's only 2.5 off the leader as they move to the top of the stretch. On the outside, Hansel takes command. Corporate Report battles back. Fly So Free 3 wide. Strike the Gold in the middle of the racetrack. Lost Mountain is fifth. And down the stretch they come. Corporate Report on the inside, hanging tough. Hansel now attacks on the outside. Hansel on the outside. Corporate Report at the rail. They're stride for stride. Fly So Free is not gaining on the top two. Through the final 70 yards, it's Corporate Report on the inside. Wire-to-wire winner of the Travers. Hansel on the outside second. Fly So Free third. Then it was Strike the Gold, followed by Lost Mountain, and far, far back, Tong Po.